Bah, humbug!
I'm trying to see Daddy. I didn't see him.
Among the leaves so green, here we come a-wandering, so fair to be seen. Love and joy come to you, and to you your gospel too, and God bless you and serve. And God bless you and send you a happy new year. And God send you a happy new year.
A Merry Christmas, Uncle Scrooge! God save you!
Bah, humbug!
Christmas, a humbug! Uncle, you don't mean that, I am sure.
I do. What's Christmas to you, Fred? You have no reason to be merry. You're poor enough.
Well, Uncle Scrooge, what reason have you to be so dismal? You're rich enough.
Bah, humbug!
Don't be cross, Uncle.
What else can I be when I live in a world of fools such as this? Merry Christmas, out upon Merry Christmas. What's Christmas to you but a time for paying bills without money? A time for finding yourself a year older and not an hour richer. If I had my will, every fool who goes about with Merry Christmas at his lips should be boiled in his own pudding and buried with a stake of holly through his heart. He should.
Uncle!
Nephew, keep Christmas in your own way and I'll keep it in mine.
Oh, keep it, but you don't keep it.
Let me leave it alone then. Much good has it done you. Much good may it ever do you.
Although there have been many things from which I have derived good by which I have never profited. Although Christmas has never put a scrap of silver or gold in my pocket, I believe it has done me good and will do me good, and I say God bless it.
Cratchit, another sound out of you and you'll keep your Christmas by losing your situation.
Don't be angry, Uncle. Dine with us tomorrow. I ask nothing of you. I want nothing from you. Can't we be friends?
Good afternoon.
I am sorry to find you so resolute. We have never had any quarrel to which I have been a party, but I will keep my Christmas humor to the last. So a Merry Christmas.
Good afternoon.
And a Happy New Year.
Good afternoon.
And Merry Christmas to you, Bob Cratchit.
Oh, thank you, sir. A Merry Christmas to you, too, sir.
There's that fellow, my clerk, Bob Cratchit. 14 shillings a week and a wife and a family talking about a Merry Christmas. I'll retire to Bedlam Asylum.
Scrooge and Marley's, I believe. Have I the pleasure of addressing Mr. Scrooge or Mr. Marley?
Mr. Scrooge is my name. Mr. Marley has been dead these 7 years. He died 7 years ago this very night.
We have no doubt that his liberality is well represented in his surviving partner.
At this festive season of the year, Mr. Scrooge, it is more than usually desirable that we should make some slight provision for the poor and destitute, who suffer greatly at this present time. Many thousands are in want of common necessaries. Hundreds of thousands are in want of common comforts, sir.
Are there no prisons?
Plenty of prisons.
And the union workhouses, are they still in operation?
They are still. I wish they were not.
And the treadmill and the poor law are in full vigor then?
Both very busy, sir.
Oh, well, I am very much relieved. I had thought from what you had said that something had occurred to stop them in their useful course.
Under the impression that they scarcely provide the Christian charity of mind and body for the multitudes, a few of us are endeavoring to raise a fund in order to buy the poor some meat and drink and means of warmth. We choose this time of year because it is a time above all others when want is keenly felt and abundance rejoices. What shall we put you down for?
Nothing.
Oh, you wish to remain anonymous.
I wish to be left alone. I don't make a Merry Christmas myself, and I can't afford to make idle people merry. I help to support the institutions that I mentioned, and they cost enough. Besides, those who are in need must go there.
Many can't go there, and many would rather die.
If they would rather die, then let them and reduce the surplus population. Besides, I don't know.
You might know it.
It's not my business. It's enough for a man to understand his own business and not to interfere with other people's, and mine occupies me constantly. Good afternoon, gentlemen. Get away from near you.
Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy.
I think you'll want all day off tomorrow, I suppose.
If it's quite convenient, sir.
It's not convenient and it's not fair. If I was to stop half a crown from your wages for it, you'd think yourself ill-used. And yet you don't feel me ill-used when I pay a day's wages for no work.
It's only once a year, sir.
A poor excuse for picking a man's pocket every 25th of December. But I suppose you must have the whole day off. Be here all the earlier the next morning.
Oh, certainly, sir. I will, sir. Thank you, sir.
Star of night, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light. We three kings of Orient are, bearing gifts we traverse afar. Field and fountain, moor and mountain, following yonder star. Oh, star of wonder, star of night, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading still.
Scrooge! Ebeneezer, Scrooge!
Marley's ghost! Humbug, I won't believe it! How now? What do you want with me?
Much.
Who are you?
Ask me who I was.
Who were you then?
In life, I was your partner, Jacob Marley. Why do you not believe in me?
I don't know.
Why do you doubt your senses?
Because a little thing affects them. You might be an undigested bit of beef. Mercy, why do you trouble me?
Do you believe in me or do you not?
I do, I must, but why have you come to me?
It is required of all men that the spirit within them must walk abroad among his fellow men. And if he does not go forward in life, he is condemned to do so after death and witness what he might have changed to turn into happiness.
You are fettered. Tell me why.
The chain I wear, I forged in my lifetime, yard by yard, link by link. Would you know the weight and the length of the chain you bear? It is full as heavy and as long as this was 7 Christmas Eves ago. And you have labored upon it since. It is a ponderous chain.
Jacob Marley, speak comfort to me.
I have none to give. Oh, my time is short. I cannot rest. I cannot linger anywhere. My spirit never went beyond the narrow limits of this changing hole.
But you were always such a good man of business.
Business. Mankind is my business. General welfare is my business. Charity, beneficence, forbearance are all my business. But the dealings of my trade was just a tiny drop in the comprehensive ocean of my business. Oh, why did I walk through crowds of fellow beings with my eyes on the ground? Why did I not look up at that blessed star that led the 3 wise men to that poor abode? Oh, such was I, such was I. I have nothing to give. I have to go. My time is up. I have come here to warn you and to give you a chance to escape my fate.
You were always so kind to me, Marley, Jacob Marley.
Kind? This night there will be 3 spirits that will haunt you.
Is that the chance that you mentioned?
It is. And without their visitations, you cannot hope to escape my fate. The first will be when the bell tolls 1. You will see me no more. But for your own sake, remember what has passed between us.
Scrooge?
Who and what are you?
I am the ghost of Christmas past.
Long past?
No, your past.
What brings you here?
I have come for your welfare.
I think a night of uninterrupted sleep would be more conducive to my welfare.
Your reclamation, then. Take heed and walk with me.
Oh, Christmas tree, thou tree most fair and lovely. Oh, Christmas tree,
I was a boy here. There's the town hall. Over there is the workhouse and the arsenal. There's David Estes and Robert Wilkins. And there's me.
Ebeneezer, do you recall this place?
Recall it? I walked to school every day in the academy over there. It had just been built in 1800.
Strange that you haven't remembered it for so many years.
Yes. Okay. My mother died when giving birth to my sister. My father grew morose and seemed to begrudge us ever since.
What is the matter?
Oh, there was a boy last night singing a Christmas carol outside my office door. I wish I could have given him something, that's all.
Ah, you went to work for a wonderful man, Mr. Fezziwig, owned
warehouse. Your sister died, a young woman, but she had a child, I recall.
Yes, she had a son, my nephew, Uncle Fred.
Your nephew, Ebeneezer, is the only family you have left.
Yes, that's true.
Come, it's time to see another Christmas at Fezziwig's.
Not there. Look, it's Fezziwig's warehouse. Here's old Fezziwig. Life is too short for all work and no play. It's Christmas Eve. Let's have a party. And so he said, Dick, Ebeneezer, push away the table. And we had a party.
Well, it's such a small matter to make people having merriment there. Well, and showing such gratitude.
Small matter?
Well, what do you mean, small matter? After all... after all, Fezziwig, what is he? He gave a party. He gives pounds to that. Why should you have so much respect and admiration for that?
It isn't that, Spirit. Fezziwig has the power to make us happy or unhappy. It's just in the way he looks at us. He can make our work light or burdensome, just in the way he speaks to us or the way he addresses us. 1,000 small things add up until, it's if what he gave us is as valuable as it cost a fortune. But
is there something the matter? I know there must be something.
Yes, I wish I could say a word or two to my clerk Bob Cratchit right now.
My time is up. Ebeneezer.
Goes to Christmas present.
Lord is the King of Israel.
Scrooge! Ebeneezer Scrooge! Come. Come close, so as to know me better. Come closer still, so as to know yourself better. I am the ghost of Christmas present. Have you never seen the likes of me before?
Never, and I wish the pleasure had been indefinitely postponed.
Well, touch my robe. We know where we're going.
Where are we going?
You shall see.
What has ever gotten into your father?
Father will be home any minute.
Dear, tell me, how was Tiny Tim today in church?
As good as gold and better. He gets so thoughtful sitting by himself so much and thinks the strangest things you ever heard. Why, on the way home, he told me that he hoped the people in church saw him today because he is a cripple, and he thought it might be pleasant for them to remember on Christmas Day who made lame beggars walk and blind men see. But he's getting stronger every day, I know it.
Well, everyone must be hungry. Let me show you the Christmas goose.
There's such a goose, Father. Such as we never had before.
Christmas goose.
We got it for a very good price, Father. It wasn't expensive at all.
A Merry Christmas to us all, my dears, and God bless us.
God bless us.
God bless us, everyone.
Spirit, tell me that Tiny Tim will be saved.
I see a vacant chair at this table, and nearby, a crutch, lovingly precious and polished. If these symbols do not remain distinct in the future, the child will die.
Oh no, Spirit, say that he will be spared.
If these shadows of the future remain unchanged, then the child will die. The child will not be here, will not be seen by anyone. You see, Ebeneezer, perhaps one day you will guard your embittered tongue.
Have they no right resource or refuge?
I told you in your own words. No. Is it
Maybe in the sight of
is it like you? Maybe in the sight of the calf.
Okay, move along.
I give you Mr. Scrooge, the founder of our feast.
Mr. Scrooge, the founder of our feast indeed. Why, if I had an appetite, I would fill him up with things that I have to think about and say about him.
My dear, the children, Christmas Day.
Oh, all right, I won't drink to him, but I'll drink to you and the day. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I'm sure he'll be very merry and happy.
Mr. Scrooge, to Mr. Scrooge.
To Mr. Scrooge.
To Mr. Scrooge.
Mr. Scrooge.
And now, my dears, I think we shall have a song.
Christmas carol?
What shall we sing?
Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Peace on earth and mercy mild, God and sinners reconciled. Joyful all ye nations rise, join the lion of the skies. With angelic hosts proclaim, Christ is born in Bethlehem. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the new.
Janet, Scrooge says that Christmas is a humbug. He believes it too.
More shame on him, Fred.
He is a comical old fellow and not as pleasant as he might be. But his offenses carry their own consequences, and I have nothing to say against him.
I'm sure he's very rich, at least you always tell me so.
But his wealth is of no use to him. He does no good with it. He certainly doesn't make himself comfortable.
No patience with him.
Oh, I have. I am sorry for him. Who suffers by his ill whims? Himself always. Here he takes it into his head to dislike us, and what's the consequence? He loses some pleasant moments which would do him no harm. I plan to give him the same chance every year, whether he likes it or not. He has certainly given us plenty of merriment, and it would be rude not to drink to his health. Here's to Uncle Scrooge!
Scrooge! Look here.
Are they yours?
No, they belong to mankind. Do you not know them? This boy is ignorance, and this girl is want. Beware them both, but most of all, beware this boy, for across his brow is written the word doom. And if that word is not erased by kindness and cordiality, well.
Have they no refuge, no resource?
To use your own words, Scrooge, are there not prisons? Are there not resources like the workhouses?
Are you the ghost of Christmas yet to come? Will you show me things that will happen in the future but have not yet happened? Ghost of the future, I fear you more than any specter I have seen. Will you not speak to me? The night is waning fast, and it is precious time to me, I know. Lead on, spirit.
Let's see. £4, 6 shillings, and tuppence. Where's bed curtains and clothes? Took him down from rings and all with him lying there. And why not? It's not like he was going to catch cold without him, I dare say. Oh, and his finest silk shirt. Well, they'd have wasted it if it wasn't for me. Put him on and be buried in under the ground. This is the end of it, you see. He scared all of us when he was alive, to profit us when he was dead. He had no one to care for him, even a proper burial with a hearse and all.
Spirit, the case of that unhappy man that he mentioned might be my own. This is a fearful place. In leaving it, I will not forget its lesson. Let us go, Spirit, let us go.
What's my next line?
Answer me one question. Are these the shadows of things that will be, or the shadows of things that may be only? Men's courses lead to certain ends, but if the ends be altered, the courses be altered, the ends must change. Say it is thus with what you show me. Am I the man whom no one mourned? Oh, no, Spirit, no, no. Before I draw near to that stone to which you point, answer me one question. What's the question? I'm not the man I was. I will not be the man I must have been but for your intervention. Oh, Spirit, Spirit, say that I still may... What? Am I past all hope? I will honor I will honor the Christmas in my heart. I will live in the past. I will live in the future. I will learn from the lessons that they teach. Oh, say that I might wipe away the writing on that stone.
Heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. Joy to the world.
Wait, it's morning, but what day is it? The chime and nothing more. But it's morning, and I'm alive. The bank's over there. Scully's and Jessup's are down there. I'm alive. But what day is it? How long have I been with the spirits? I just don't know what day it is. Hello.
Hello.
What day is it?
Today, why? Christmas Day.
It's Christmas Day. I haven't missed it. The spirits did it all in one night. Hello.
Hello.
Do you know the Poulters at the next corner, the next street but one?
I should hope I did.
What a remarkable boy, a fine boy. Do you know where the prize turkey is still hanging in the window?
The one as big as me?
Yes, the one as big as you. Go and buy it and bring it here. Go and bring the man back in, I will give you a shilling. Bring him back in less than 5 minutes and I will give you half a crown.
Please!
Wait. Wait, I simply want him to go and you to go and bring the man back, and so I can tell him where to send the turkey.
Please!
Oh, Tiny Tim, the turkey is as big as Tiny Tim, twice as big. Tiny Tim will live. Oh, upon my soul, Tiny Tim will live. Why, Jeeves, how good of you to come. That was a very good thing that you did yesterday. Did you succeed?
Mr. Scrooge?
Yes, that is my name, although I fear the name may not be pleasant to you. Allow me to ask your pardon. And you too, sir, Mr. Howell. And may I ask a question?
Mr. Scrooge, my dear. Are you serious?
I am serious and not a farthing less. I swear that there are many back payments included in that. Will you do the honor of coming and visiting me?
My dear sir, I don't know what to say of such munificence.
Don't say anything. Will you come and see me?
We will.
Thank you 50 times.
The mistress too, and all the little children who round the table go. Love and joy come to you, and to you a Christmas too. And God bless you and send you a happy new year. And God send you a happy new year. Here we come a caroling among the leaves so green. Here we come a wandering so fair to be seen. Love and joy come to you, and to you your
be?
I have no idea. No one's expected at this hour.
Friend!
Why, bless my soul, who's that?
It is your Uncle Scrooge. I have come to dinner. Will you invite me in?
I don't know what to say.
You could say, come in. Or you could say, bah humbug, a retort to which I heartily repent and shall never use again.
Well, of course you shall come in. Good to see you. Uncle Scrooge, hurrah! You have made us both very happy. Uncle Scrooge, my wife Janet. Janet, my Uncle Scrooge.
My dear Janet.
Thank you, Uncle Scrooge. We're very happy to have you with us.
I am sorry for the way that I treated you yesterday, and sorry for what I said about Christmas. It was most undeserving. I see my sister's face in you. You know I loved her, and she loved you.
Yes, I know it, Uncle, and she loved you very much. And she wished until her dying day that we should be close, always.
And so we are, and so we always shall be. So we shall be.
And soul and voice, give ye heed to what we say. Use, news. Jesus Christ is born today. Ox and us before him bow, and he is in the manger now. Christ is born today.
Cratchit, you're late.
I'm sorry, sir. I am quite behind my time.
Yes, you are. Step this way, please.
It's only once a year, sir. I was making rather merry yesterday.
You were making merry. Well, let me tell you something. I will raise your salary. Yes, I'm going to raise your salary right now and endeavor to help your struggling family. Now, don't say a word. We'll go over to David Finney Inn and have some smoking bishop before you dot another I, Bob Cratchit.
Okay. Scrooge was every bit as good as his word. He did everything that he said and infinitely more. And to Tiny Tim, who did not die, he was like a second father.
He became as good a friend, as good a master, and as good a man as the good old city knew.
And ever afterwards, it was said of Ebeneezer Scrooge that he knew how to keep Christmas and keep it well if any man alive had the knowledge.
May that be truly said of us and all of us. And so, as Tiny Tim observed, God bless us,
everyone.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy